See, I don't like that shit. I don't like because I don't be like motherfuckers. Man, I don't know how to use this YouTube shit, man. Every week is something different. Man, see, I don't like that shit. I got shit all in my fucking room. Yeah, there's shit everywhere. Yeah, there's shit. See. What is this? All right, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, man, I do not know how to do this YouTube and this Facebook stuff, man. This shit is complicated, so please forgive me. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, so last week I was having issues logging on, and this week I'm having issues logging on. And part of this is because I don't know how to use the platform as well. I don't use YouTube, and I'm thinking that when you log in, it's just going to be log in like I do my Instagram. You just stay logged in, and that's not the case. Then I got to re-log in, so I'm still getting accustomed to that. So I want to apologize to y'all, man, for the delay, but that's what it was. You're going to have to bear with me, son, man. I'm still kind of getting used to some of the social media when it comes to streaming and lives and all that. I got a different kind of forte about that. So I appreciate you guys' support, man, and y'all rocking with me, man. I appreciate that. Yes, I am. I am doing good. How you doing, Walker? I'm doing great. For sure. I appreciate that. Yeah. Consistency is everything, man. That's matter of fact. Well, I wasn't planning on doing this on my computer. I was planning on doing it on my phone, which is what the delay has been, because I wanted to be able to have my phone aimed towards my monitors, because my monitors is where I wanted to show. So that's one of the reasons why I was trying to do things on my phone, because you guys can't see it, but I got monitors. I got 5 monitors lined up on the side of my. You can see, yeah. So that was how it was. What does your course entail for ETFs, picking a portfolio of 520 stocks and sculptors, swinging trades, or leaping options? Man, 1017, you said a whole lot of stuff right there, man. Shit, man, I curriculum don't do none of that. Man, that's a whole lot going on right there, man. You got, let me see. So the ETFs, we don't talk about ETFs. Portfolios, we do. We do talk about a different take on portfolios. We don't do options. Options was always really hard for me to do in prison, so I never did options ever at all. Leaping options. So when you say swinging trading, what do you mean when you say swinging trading? I never heard of that term. What does that mean? Oh, also, man, look, so I also wanted to say this. Fridays is a really bad day to do lives, because when we do them, people be busy leaving work, right? Doing what they doing. So I'm thinking a better day to move this to is Sunday, where it's the end of the week. You know what I mean? You're in there, come sit in live for an hour, get this money, get this game. You know what I mean? You can start your Monday off fresh, ready to go. So I'm gonna be moving this. Fridays is just turning out not to be a I'm still adjusting, so I appreciate you guys' support. Appreciate you guys' support a lot. I'm still adjusting. And then the other thing is too, man. You guys should be bringing a bunch of questions. Like, if you are on live or doing anything and you want to know a lot about finance and you ain't got a bunch of questions, right, about your money or what's going on with your money or what's happening with your money, something's wrong with that picture, right? You know, you should be trying to learn everything you can learn as it relates to your money. So you have to have pertinent questions as it relates to that. So you guys should be always have a bunch of questions. People don't got, I always say, man, people don't got no questions about finance stuff. It's like, well, how you expect to make a play if you don't know what's going on? Benjamin from Chicago, Illinois, man. Peace and blessings, my brother. I can't wait to be on that side, man. Soon in Chicago. Never been. I got a lot of supporters out there in Chicago, man. Thank you for being on the live, Benjamin. I appreciate it. Appreciate your support. Friday or Sunday we'll be here for sure. Yeah, I appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate that. Swing trade is taking their position from general 24 hours to 1 or 2 months. Oh yeah. That's what they call swing trading. I didn't know that. I just call that regular trading. Like, yeah. Okay. That's good to know. What's up with Nvidia? Man, look here, man. Nvidia. So Nvidia is actually down today. Market sentiment and things like that, right? Nothing major, but Nvidia was down today, I believe, about $4. So there's Nvidia. They 126.57 down 421. So when I first started talking about Nvidia, told before the split, they was at $120. So Nvidia is going to be a $300 stock at some point. So Nvidia is going to be there. There ain't nothing about to happen. There is no, as far as, so this the thing about Nvidia too, is that they got all these good earnings announcements coming out. And when their earnings announcements come out, the stock is going to jump. And so people who don't get it, they're going to be having to buy in at, $190, $200 a share, because the stock is going to jump after they have these earnings call, unless Nvidia reports that they have negative earnings. So if they report that they lost money, the stock is going to fall very hard. They report they made money, the stock is going to go. That's pretty much the thing dealing with that's going on. But here's the thing. Nvidia for a long, don't take a couple $100 and buy Nvidia. That's not with Nvidia is the stock you got to spend money to purchase, right? Because of how rapidly the stock is going to increase. So you don't want to go in with a couple dollars. This is long-term for Nvidia's long-term portfolio and short-term, meaning that you could put it there, and if you put it there and decide not to take it out, you don't have to worry about a lot of issues with buying Nvidia stock, especially with them being at the prices they at now. But remember, you can't go buy. When I say can't, I don't mean you physically can't. I mean that it's not smart or wise to go buy 30, 40 shares in Nvidia. It doesn't, it's a waste of money. So if you can't go in and buy, a couple hundred shares to 1,000, something like that in Nvidia, then in my personal opinion, it's not worth the purchase. It's better other stocks that you can buy that's more affordable for your money, in my opinion, than purchasing Nvidia. Let me see. Okay. So should you buy now? So you still can buy now, right? So here's the thing, like at the current price of Nvidia right now, you still can buy them. You know what I mean? I'm kind of trading them. I'm buying like today. Like when they had this $4 dip today, I would have purchased Nvidia, right? I would have bought them because they got a $4 dip in the price. So like these sorts of things is like how I tend to try to trade it. All the time. Hey, don't worry about nothing, man. Don't worry about nothing. You say you wasn't ready tonight. It's good. Hey, it's on me. It's not on y'all. I'm the one don't know how to work the YouTube and know how to work the stuff. This on me. Y'all doing me a favor by coming and joining the live. So I appreciate that. So they ain't on you, man. I'm gonna tighten up. Don't worry about nothing. We're gonna make it do what it do. Oh, okay. You from Chicago also? All the time, my brother. I brought the stock with Chipotle in January 06 for $22 a share. Now they're June 2024 over. Yeah. So So you've been, right? Right. Now, Chipotle was $1,000 stock as well, right? Or they was like 800-900, something like that. Chipotle was high and have been rising through the years. Nvidia is similar. There's been a few other companies that has done that though. You know what I'm saying? There's been a few that has Nvidia, Chipotle, Berkshire Hathaway, stocks that are $1,000 or more. So those are like really, really big. What's your thought on CAVA? Chipotle, the food is good as hell and the stock is up. So the stock is up, right? The thing about fast food chains is it's about consumer sentiment, right? So you can have a fast food chain like Chipotle or any other of the major chains, McDonald's being one of the biggest chains at about 20-30 billion a year, selling what they're selling. But if people are going to Chipotle or any of these fast food and the economy is good, the stock price will perform virtually of a good economy because people got more money in their pocket. So people going out spending their extra income on dining and food. So those added, well, we like to say perfect storm, a good economy, people got money, fast food chains, people buy, and the stock prices reflect that. When the conditions change, like during COVID, for an example, or other situations where the industry has seized up and the hospitality space, hotels, restaurants, and other areas start to feel a punch, that drastic increase in stock price, 130, as it will come down hard because it increased that fast given the conditions. So whenever you have a stock price that rise that high like that, you got to be on cautious because it's rising with the conditions being so good. The question is, can the company still make the kind of pace and inroads if the economy is doing bad? And that's how you know if a stock that's rising this percentage can keep pace. If the companies can still keep pace in the midst of a declining economy. So anytime you see any sort of rising stock price real fast, like Nvidia right now, right? Nvidia is up quick. But in Nvidia's case, because the company is massive, they had $80 billion last year in sales, $40 billion in profits. I mean, $40 billion in profits. Think about that. Billion of profits, one company. That means in 2 years, they got almost $100 billion in profit. Just think about that. They got about 26,000 employees. So, when you got companies that size, they can have a big run up in the stock price, which may, in my opinion, cause me to pull money off the table because the stock price has run up so high. Nvidia shareholder meeting, they having that shareholder meeting to talk about the stock split, which they've already approved, and to talk about their new products, man. Nvidia, yeah, it's good. It's a good company. So, well, when you say clean spark, you talking about the You talking about the crypto? Darren, I might be pronouncing your name wrong, bro. If I am, I apologize, bro. When you say what's the best strategy on Clean Spark, which company you talking about? I want to make sure that I'm addressing the right company. Thoughts on pellet? Hold on. Yeah, y'all got questions tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love questions. Love it. Okay, hold on. Yes, sir. Okay. Y'all finna have me go to my bag of tricks. That's what I like, though. Keep the cat honest. Okay, hold on. So, technology. Oh, okay. So you talking about the crypto. So look. So, all right. So look. As y'all know, as you know, I buy them constantly, bro. Like they are like this, man. I mean, they move. Watch this. Matter of fact, watch this. Show you something. Show y'all something right now. Okay. So this here. So look. So you see this here? This is the cryptos for the day. That's right. WULL down. Look. CLSK down $1.88 to 17.29. But let me show you something. Okay. Gonna give y'all some game. And this is how you start to determine how you move in and out of this stuff. So look. Oh, my bad. It switched over. There we go. Okay. So you see that right there? You see where it says high and low? You see where it says right days low 946, high 1012. You see where ClearSpark says 1724, 1874. That means that the $18, that's the highest the stock has been in today, and the 1724 is the lowest the stock has been today. Okay, so that tells you who is that? Okay, you got a what? Who? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, my brother. Everybody trying to get their hand on this knowledge, man. Everybody trying to get in. So I'm showing you that because the $17 from the $18 is the spread for today. So that means that whenever you see the entire industry dip like today and everybody down, that spread price is what the stock is trading through today. So I can go in and get the price at $17.50 and get out, for example, at $18 because that's the price for the day. And it's moving with Bitcoin. So it's not like I'm have to guess. I'm looking at Bitcoin. So ClearSpark is a great play to buy. So this is the other thing about Bitcoin right now that people got to understand, right? Bitcoin is currently at 60,000+ a coin. And the industry, as far as the companies, the Bitcoin miners and other Bitcoin players who in this space, stock prices are trading below current levels they need to reflect the high price of Bitcoin. Meaning this, ClearSpark and MARA, right? So see right here, MARA 1997. Actually. So you see right here, look, show you. So you see right there where it says ClearSpark 383. That's the low. See where it says 2473. This here is that's the highest the stock has been in 12 months. The lowest the stock has been is $3.38. MARA, the lowest the stock has been is $7.16. The highest stock has been is $34.09. So if the highest the stock has been, right, is $34, you see where it's currently at? $19.21. You see ClearSpark? $17.29. They're trading off their highs. MARA should be trading at $25. ClearSpark should be trading at $20. WULF should be trading. So these companies' stock prices should be trading higher than where they are now to reflect the price of Bitcoin. That's why I buy them. That's why it's been a little easier in a sense to, when I be posting my videos, show people like, well, how you able to do it? It's Bitcoin. Like, I'm not inventing anything here. Literally all I'm doing is looking at Bitcoin, and when the miners go up because they own Bitcoin on their balance sheets and Bitcoin go high for the day, its stock price is supposed to go up because it owns Bitcoin. That's essentially how I'm doing it. It's a really great strategy, by the way, too. Okay. So do you so thoughts on Peloton? So are you talking when you Peloton? Are you talking about the bike, the Peloton bike? That what you're talking about? And that's from I can't see your name. It's whoever that is. I can't see your name, but whoever that is talking about Peloton, let me know if that's what you're talking about or not. Do you solely focus on tech stock growth and variety stocks, or do you incorporate dividends? So I do not buy REITs and stuff. I do incorporate dividends as a strategy. So, you know, dividend paying stocks are a great way to juice your coffins, right? It's a great way to have money coming in on your investments, especially when you can find companies that have low dividend yields. So basically meaning is this: if typically a company, you look at dividends, they be like 4%, right? 3%, but the stock price is $50, $60. You know what I mean? So the key to dividend paying stocks is to find stocks that have a low stock price that pay dividends and the dividend yield is higher. That's the strategy. Okay. So you want to find stocks that pay dividend with stock prices that are either undervalued or in the can, meaning that like a Facebook, for example, where Mark Zuckerberg decides that he want to go off and build out the metaverse and all that, and then the shareholders punish him and the stock price tank, but they keep paying his money. So scenarios like that is where you're trying to get in on your dividend play. Dividends should be a strategy, right? You shouldn't just go buy a dividend stock that's getting you 1%. It doesn't make any sense. It's like putting your money in the bank right now where you currently got your money at, getting 1-2%. Why you're not getting anything? So you wonder why your ass is broke. You got your money in all the wrong places. Of course you can't have no money. So dividend stocks is the exact same way. Exact same way. Jack, okay, thank you, my brother. McKay, I appreciate that. And I'm gonna do that. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Okay, give me some more affordable stock options too. I need to buy something. So when you say you want to buy something, give me a range about how much money you're talking about. You ain't got to say exactly how much. You can if you want, but just give me a range of what money you're talking about so I can give you some ideas. I'm new to investing. What's the best stock to buy to build a portfolio? It all depends on how much money you have. If you have $5,000, I wouldn't recommend you do the same things a person would do with $100,000. So it's hard to just say you buy. So if anybody tell you, hey man, get this stock to juice up your portfolio, this stock gonna do this, and they ain't sat down and spoke to you and got a sense of how you feel about what's going on with the portfolio and the stocks that can perform, those are red flags. There isn't any stock that you just buy, get it in, and it's good for your portfolio. Because a stock that's good for your portfolio today might be bad for your portfolio tomorrow if you decide to take the money off the table or decide to buy another stock. So, you know what I mean? It's relative. So it's based on, in my personal opinion, the money you have. You say, I got this amount of money. These are the kind of strategies we can deploy with this kind of money. You say, I got this kind of money. You can deploy these kind of strategies. So it depends. So it really depends. So who is this? Yes. Crypto. Oh, you want some crypto? Bruh, the crypto stocks that I bought, every chance I get, I trade every day. So let me just put this out here to folks. Hold on. So I am not the dude that's on the internet or is telling people, hey man, go out here and make these trades. This is how you got to do what you do. And I'm over here working a 9-to-5 job or doing something else. I trade full time, meaning that the money that I make to support myself, to live off of, comes from trading, period. And so with that being said, right, I've had to have strategies to facilitate the trading in a way where it's effective to make a living off of, right? So that's why I stick with certain industries. The crypto stuff is lucrative, very, very lucrative. So as an investor, as one who lives off the investments, you know, where I have to take money out and do, you know, the typical stuff, being able to have stocks that are liquid, meaning they have liquidity, meaning they move, they got volume, where you could get in and out. Some call it day trading. I call it active investing, right? We are active investing. If I have to take money off the portfolio, I take it. If I don't, I leave it. I never just leave anything there just for the sake of leaving it there. So the crypto stocks provide a certain level of security because the industry right now is ripe. Everything is kicking on the same wavelength stuff that's kicking on. You know what I mean? Okay, let me see, Have you checked out okay, let me see. Have you checked out or obtained any knowledge from stock market content creators or course pairs or IG and YouTube? What's your thoughts on quality applications? So, Jiggy 1017, man, look here, man. I have done quite a bit of research. And I, as a fan, not as a asset manager, not as an investor, I, as a fan of finance, I did finance when I didn't make no money, when I was in prison, and I wasn't making money, and I was just doing it, and people was eating off what I was doing, and I was happy. I was happy as hell and wasn't making no money, but what I was getting was educated. And so when I got out, that same level of go see was there. And I went and read some of these curriculums and some of these platforms out here, man. And I have to tell you, I am not impressed. And I ain't knocking nobody, right? Get your money, do your thing. But my platform and how I stand on delivering the content based on the common sense approach to investing, the emotional, learning how to understand the emotions, the other platforms that I have seen don't provide that. And so I believe personally that that is a flaw to investing. And I believe that without that, you're going to run into issues down the line when your emotions get the best of you. So the other platforms that I've seen, they don't have that, you know, and I have talked to a couple people. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you guys know, or maybe you guys follow the brothers from Earn Your Leisure. So the brothers from Earn Your Leisure, one of the brothers, I'm going to be working with him soon on some stuff. So I've been really excited about that. Love their platform. Their platform is fire. He on some real common sense stuff. So it's a couple other people, you know what I'm saying, who the Wall Street Trapper, he reached out to me. Word up to Wall Street Trapper, he reached out to me when I came home, man. You know what I'm saying? Much respect. So some people have reached out since I've been home, and it's been really a lot of good feedback that I've really appreciated them doing that. You know what I mean? But, you know, the platforms is not, you know, yeah. And yeah, they not all that, man. They not all that. They're not all that. They're not all that. No, I can't see that. Okay, hold on. So somebody might have sent me a question. I might have missed it. All right, hold on. Okay. Let me see. I'm investing. Okay. Are you familiar with? I'm not familiar with Bite Your Farm. What is that? I'm not familiar with that. What platform are you most comfortable with using? So the platform I most comfortable use among all platforms, the best platform out there is Merrill Edge, which is owned by Bank of America. Used to be Merrill Lynch back in the day. For those of y'all who, you know what I mean, who been in this game for a minute, y'all might remember Merrill Lynch, Charles Schwab, you know what I'm saying? These the old heads in the game back in the day. But Merrill Lynch got wrapped in a bunch of trouble during the financial crisis, and Bank of America purchased them. That's the best, in my opinion, trading platform as far as what they offer you to do with your money, meaning that you can go open up a Merrill Edge account attached to your Bank of America account, and you can literally go into that account and move money in and out of the broker's account seamlessly with no lag time. So like it's the best platform in my opinion. You found a correlation in Bitcoin and miners. Makes sense for sure. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. It does make sense. I know, huh? It do. I thought the same way. That's why I milked the strategy and 2 is gone. People say, man, Street, when you gonna have some new investments, man? You got some new picks? Why the hell do I need new picks and these picks we got still making money? It makes no sense. We ain't here to try to discover investments. We here to get paid. So when you find a strategy that's foolproof, milk it till you can't milk it no more. That's my philosophy. Milk, 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 milk. We don't stop. And that's how you educate yourself and get down more patterns and stuff when it comes to investing. Stack, okay. Stocks that are less than so stocks that are less than 100. It's a bunch of that. So, Chance, are you asking me? Is that a question you asked me? Are there stocks less? I'm not familiar. Re-ask that question. What are you saying? Data analyst company. Come on. I didn't know what company you was talking about. I thought you was talking about I don't know every stock, y'all. So some companies, like I might have never heard of the companies before. It's thousands of companies, thousands. I probably follow faithfully about 100. So, faithfully, it is thousands of companies out there. I'm not familiar with that, but PLTR, I got you. I'll look into that. Okay. I know who they are now. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know you're talking about the company that does the counter-terror stuff. Okay, yeah, I know you're talking about now. I know you're talking about now. So okay. So if your question was what company, I have not done a lot of research on them. Vanguard, Weibo, Public, Charles Schwab, Weibo, all them other ones. Vanguard is fine. Vanguard is one of the majors. I don't deal with a lot of them other ones though. I don't really mess with discount brokers. They got too much, too many like bells and whistles there to try to entice you to trade. I ain't really into that. Will you expand on your viewpoint on Vlad about would you? What does DCA mean? Jiggy, hit me with that again. What you mean by that? When you say DOC, what do you mean? So you trade through a company with a EIN or your own? So high power options, I trade just on my own. On my laptop, I got about 5 monitors. I haven't logged on to any trading platforms. I haven't paid any trading. I haven't done any of that yet. I haven't hired anybody. All I did was when I came home, I started reading books and found out which computers I would need, which laptops I need, trial and error, because I was buying all the wrong stuff. And I came home and started buying computer equipment and got, and got the account up and started trading. So I don't have any sort of specialized trading algorithms connect. I just me and my Verizon bill that I'm using, that I'm paying to give me internet access. So that's all I'm doing. Okay. Do I don't know Clint Eastwood. I ain't never met Clint Eastwood before. I never met him before. See, that's why I've been keeping tabs on you since Sway interview. Hey, Jai, appreciate. Hey, you've been on me for a minute, bro. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Appreciate that. Now, I don't know Clint Eastwood. I don't know Clint Eastwood. Sasha, if you do not have a lot of money and want to invest a couple thousand a month, what should you invest in? It's a good question. So I wouldn't say that you should go invest $1,000 into a particular company, right? I wouldn't say do that. What I would say you should do is take the $1,000 and continue to put the money into the broker's account until the opportunity to make the purchase come. So, because you don't want to, and this is my opinion, I don't recommend you say, well, I got this investment and I'm just going to put the same amount of money in every month, because the investment might change. If the investment changes and you constantly put money in as a habit every month, then you won't know that and you'll be throwing money into a bad investment. People do that quite often with their 401ks. People throw bad money every day at 401ks that ain't making shit. So I would recommend that you say, okay, I want to put $1,000 aside or $2,000 aside every month. Open up an online broker's account, Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, Vanguard, any of the ones, if you don't already have one. Put the money in the broker's account, but don't purchase any stocks. That way you have access to the markets. So when the opportunity comes to make a purchase with all the money you got there, you get a better bang for your buck on return of investments, right? So that's what I would say to a person that don't have a lot of money. Don't just go put it in those stocks. Put it in the broker's account and let the money sit there. I just got your course, so I'm going to dive into it because I do want to trade. I do need some bread on all the time. Hey, man, when you read the course, take your time. And the course is just to give you knowledge. You're not going to read that course and learn to trade around. That's not going to happen. I can tell you, I don't care. My course, they course. So anybody out there that's saying that, they lying. It's not going to happen. What you will be able to do if you choose to, and you are intentional about it, is when you read the course, you will learn where you at with your knowledge, with investment wise, and your knowledge emotional wise as it relates to investing. And that's what you need to know to build your portfolio moving forward. So you can put some bread in your pocket, like you say. I'm like you. I'm trying to I keep bread in my pocket. I'm just trading, it's going in. You know what I mean? That's how I do this. Now, I'm an asset manager. So I got, clients who, we got long-term investments and all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't have to try to portray anything about my investment strategy to appease or prove to the industry. You know what I mean? You get wrapped up in that. So I just stick to, let me get my bread. So that's how I think about it. Does your course have it? My course does have video. So the course has videos, but it's a very short video. The videos are only there to give you a brief description of each module. That's it. That's all the video is there for. Is a PDF with short video intro explaining each module. That's it. I appreciate that. That's what it is. My pleasure, Rachel. Thank you for all the time, my brother. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for purchasing it, man. I can't wait to have some more stuff for y'all to grab. Do you have Facebook? I do have a Facebook page, Eric. Yes, it's a private group. Oh, okay. Yeah. Glad to see you home. You, Lone Wolf. Man, glad to be home, my brother. That journey was hell. Man, I'm glad to be home. I'm asking, what are some good stocks to invest in that are less than? Oh, okay. Okay. You said you should buy a bit. Okay. So, once again, hold on. All right. So, I got you. So, for everybody out there that's on, listen to this. This is a question to what Chauncey asked. So if you have $10,000, you should look to purchase stocks $10 or below. If you have $50,000, you should look to purchase stocks $50 or below. This is where you want to, how you want to start your investing, because it's based on what you can purchase. You see what I'm saying? So if you have $10,000 and you go buy a stock that's $11, you're not going to be able to get 1,000 shares, which is what you're trying to get. See, the key to trading is how many shares you purchase. It's all about the volume of share count. It's not about the money. Although the money is how you get the shares, the share count. You got people that can have 5,000. You got people that got $50,000 in a trading account, but only own 200 shares of a stock. What that's going to do? So for you, big bruh, 10,000, you don't want to look at no stocks that's $100. You want to look at stocks that's in the range of $10 and below. 15, not bad, but you want 10 and below because you want to be able to get your bread up. And you can't get your bread up if you take 10 G's and go buy $100 stock and you only get 100 shares, 50 shares. What that's going to do? You know what I mean? So you want to get things that's better for the bang for the buck. Undervalued prices, $10 or below. You're going to hit. Can you talk about your quick course? How effective you think it is for someone who knows nothing? So, Damon, Damon, I appreciate the question. How you doing, man, my brother? So this is what I believe about my course. I believe that my course gives you, so this was the thing. The dilemma was writing a course that I could go out and sell to people, or writing a course that could help people. This dilemma, right? You want to get salacious, quick money, quick. Y'all know, y'all see the shit. Y'all see the shit on the internet, right? The quick money, all this. So this is what I was faced with. So my approach was write something that's going to help people, even if people don't purchase it. Although I want people to buy it because I'm trying to make a living off my course. Let's don't get it twisted. But education has to be bigger than the money at some point. So the course is designed to get in your face, to have you question how you think, how you see yourself, how you see the investments, is to spark the conversation, which the rest of the parts of the course is about education. I talk about the Amsterdam. That's just knowledge. Now I'm just giving knowledge about the markets. Then I'm giving a little bit of my insight from my prison experience in there. So the course is designed to get the juices flowing and get you thinking. Can you take my course and go out and make some money if you already see and understand? Of course, it's like people could take anything. But the course is not written from that perspective. It's written from more of the perspective to educate you in that way. So I hope that answered your question. Yes. Whoa, the legend doing live. No, I appreciate that, my brother. How you doing, man? I hope I pronounced that right. Enough. I'm doing, man. Please. I'm horrible with names, my brother. Good to see you. What you were great in that. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate that, man. Hey, you see how he was trying to, man, you can't be guaranteeing nothing. See how he was trying to, man, you can't be guaranteeing nothing. See how I tried to hold my ground with him. No, I appreciate you, Vlad. Appreciate you, Vlad. Thank you for the opportunity, my brother. Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate that all the time. Hope I shown up and represented on the Vlad interview like I was supposed to, meaning holding my ground and standing on my principles of finance and investing. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Great question incoming. Okay, thank you. Okay, well, they have restrictions on what you can invest with the 401k. The only option is funds they pick. So if you take your 401k, so if your current 401k you have right now working at your company that you putting your money in every month, that current 401k can have some restrictions if you put them on there. So they're going to say, hey, you want to be moderate, you want to be aggressive, you want to be, fast paced, right? So you pick. If you pick moderate, They go pick the basket of stocks that you can purchase. Some retirement accounts have it where you can go into your retirement account and hit self-direct, which means you can go into your retirement account and pick the stocks that you purchase. But you can't take any money out of that account because the account is still in a qualified account and you still unqualified because you don't meet retirement age. So what I typically do is have people take the money out the retirements because you can actually take the money. We make money off that, create a whole separate portfolio for you where you are in pure control and demand of the assets that's in your retirement. You control that. If you don't know stocks that's in your portfolio right now, sell it. If you own stocks right now and you don't know what they are, what they're doing, sell them. Now you probably saying, why, Street? I'm going to lose money. You don't know why the hell you got them now. So what difference does it make? So 401ks can be a real tricky thing where you dealing in the confinements of the system because a lot of people don't understand. You know what I mean? But I would recommend self-directing your 401k or taking the money out and creating your own retirement structure. Okay. Well, okay. Would $1,000 in an Apple stock be safe? Yes, $1,000 in Apple stock will be safe. You ain't gonna make no damn money, but the money will be safe. It's one of the most secure investments in the world. What's up, brother? So glad you out. Been following you for a while. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, my brother Ron. Brother, appreciate it, man. Thank you for following me, man. I appreciate that. Do you trade marijuana stocks? Do I trade marijuana stocks, man? Come on. You know I got to trade that marijuana. Here's the thing. I haven't traded marijuana stocks in a minute. Back when they was talking about, y'all remember this, the passing of it, that's when I was on the marijuana stock, dude, and I was hit. I lost a cool little bit of money. I ain't gonna lie. I probably lost about $20,000 trading marijuana stocks. But I probably made a couple hundred. Because back then, they was like 40 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents. I go in and go buy 2 million shares. Crazy. So, yeah. I don't currently trade any marijuana stocks right now. I haven't even actually looked at no marijuana stocks in a minute, though. When is your life story going to be made into a movie? I will watch it. Who do you think could play you? So, what's up with my boy, man? Yo, Walt, what's up, baby? What's happening? Thank you, bro. Good to see you, man. Can't wait for me and brother to get down there, bro. You know we got to come tap in, bro. Appreciate you, my brother. Love you to death, too. So, my life story is being turned into a feature film. We have been working on this process. This process started when I was still incarcerated. I had started to work with Tribeca Films, which is the company that's owned by Robert De Niro and Jane Rosenthal. Jane Rosenthal, who was a good friend of mine. She was a big supporter of mine when I was in prison. They the ones that started the Tribeca Film Festival and all this stuff. So I was working with them and their team about developing my story. I still have ties there right now today. Currently, me and my team now are still working in other areas. So there's been a few names thrown out about playing me in this role. Michael B. Jordan has been one of the names thrown out. Lorenz Tate has been one of the names thrown out. Somebody even threw out Usher. I don't know. And somebody even threw out Ray J. I know, right? So, yes, my life story is going to be turned into a feature film. When that's going to happen, not tomorrow, but we're working on it. We're working on it for sure. So I got to so also I want to say this. So there's been a lot of demand for people wanting to get access to the services and what I'm doing, you know, which I so appreciate. Believe me so, man. To be 16 months out of prison and to be sitting here on live and have y'all looking at me, you could be anywhere else. You could be over there with cash that's been trading all their life, all of, you know, easily. So, man, look, I am more than like blessed and appreciated. So, as a way to support this, I decided to launch a special program, kind of like a mentor program, basically, in a way. Well, basically, I'm taking a few people. I've already had requests for some people, so I few people, and basically, we calling it a 5K program. So basically, it's this. I have a few people who have had $30,000-$40,000. An average is about 30 to 40 grand, because that needs to be there in order for this play I'm putting down to work. So basically what it was a couple people came and we talked about the mentor program. Basically they came, each person had about $30 to $100,000, and they paid me $5 grand to go, and I'm going in and showing them how to make back the money that they pay me to educate them in their accounts. And so I've been we got some people going through that program. So if you guys have been seeing some of my Instagrams where I've been posting some of those videos of me showing the crypto stuff that I've been trading, these people in this program that I'm in. These are their accounts. So these are these people's accounts in this program that I'm trading. So the program is roughly 45 days to 60 days. And basically it is customized. I'm talking to one, I might be talking to a person. Me and him get together, we talk, all right, man, I'm gonna talk to you once a week, twice a week, whatever. We set that up, and I go in and we go in on Zoom. The people that's local, if they local where I'm at, I meet with them, right? But we go in on Zoom and we go in, and basically what I'm doing is I'm educating them, right? I'm going in, answering the questions, lacing them up on their accounts, but pretty much showing them whether they get educated or not, meaning this. Some people have a hard time learning. It just is what it is, right? You could teach them, give it to them, they're just gonna have a hard time learning. So if I get someone, and I've gotten people, I've taught thousands of people. So if I get a client who struggling to learn, I just ain't getting it, my goal is to make sure that the money you pay me to teach you, you make that back, right? So this 5K program is what I launched with a couple folk. It's been great, right? Actually, soon here, you guys will be able to hear from some of these people that's in the program. It might be one or two of them that's on this live right now, that's actually in the program. So when you guys will be able to hear their testimonies and their experiences about what they've gotten from the program, and in fact, if I made the money back, because the fact is, if I can't make the money back, then I ain't what I'm saying I am, right? And it is what it is. So that's what I'm launching right now. We've already launched it. Already got some people. We've been having some success, and it's been great. It's been great. I wasn't really thinking about doing a mentor program like that, just because I was like, but okay, I'm like, gives me more direct working with folks. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let people know about that. You reported the town well. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to represent that well as well. How much emphasis do you put on Fed speech? Huge. It's a great question, Jiggy. Huge. So anytime, so let's say, for example, context here. Let's say, for example, I was going to buy Fannie Mae stock. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mae. I think I might have mentioned that on my YouTube channel. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, ticker symbols FREE and FEER, I believe, are the largest the largest mortgage originators in this country. Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae underwrite half of the nation's mortgages, and those companies have been placed in the government conservatorship over the last 18 years. So their stock price is about $1.30. So all of y'all who's out there talking about, man, can I find a stock that I can invest a couple of that? They one of the ones you can buy. They stock price like $1.30, $1.50, something like that. But let's say this. Let's say I buy Fannie Mae at $1.30. And I hear that the Treasury Department is about to announce a speech on what they believe the future of Fannie Mae should be. That information there would cause me to exit the stock possibly, because that data, if it comes out where they saying, hey, we think that we need to unwind Fannie Mae, we need to put them in a conservatorship, the stock price could fall. So to your question, Jiggy, These things do matter. Fed speeches. What you do is whatever stock you own or industry that you are investing in, what information is relevant in there. If you are investing into pharmaceutical companies, then the FDA is what you want to be paying attention to. If you are investing into banking companies, then the banking regulations is who you want to be focused on, right? If you're investing into a company that's dealing with environmental, the EPA, the environmental protection agencies is who you want to be focused on. So each industry has a protection agency that if the company is big enough or small enough, how would the agency's speech affect the stock price? So yes, it does affect that. It's a good question. So the 5K program, you're providing them with strategies and showing them how to make those trades. Yes. So in the 5K program, I'm pretty much sitting with them, showing them, hey man, this is how I make the trade. This is what the trade means. When you make this trade, tell me how you feel now that you made this trade. This is what the 5K program is. The 5K program is customized, right? Because one person might say, look, man, I'm paying you this money, but all I want you to do is just show me how to go in and make this money. I don't care about the other stuff. So the 5K program is customized to what a person wants. What you're going to get regardless is a return on investment. That's what you're going to get. Because I don't do no playing around when it comes to getting this money. So when it comes to return on your investment, which is why I'm telling people, if you can't take the 5K program if you only got $10,000, you paying me $5,000 to invest $10,000 for you is a waste of money. So I wouldn't take nobody's money and you don't have enough money for adequate investment. So my goal was, if a person in the 5K said, well, I don't got $5,000. You don't, but you got $100,000 retirement fund. You got 50 G's in retirement money. You got $60,000 in retirement money sitting there not doing a damn thing. You rather pay me $5,000 of that retirement money and show me how you scale this shit? That's the thinking. So some people look at that approach, say, you know what? Hell yeah, my 401k ain't making nothing right now. I'd rather pay Wall Street $5,000 to go in and show me how to make $5,000 back and play. One of my other clients like, here, I paid you $5,000, but can you stay on board and just manage my stuff for me? It's customized. Yeah, they see the kind of returns they come back. What you gonna want to do something else for? Yes, the 5K program will teach you that and get customized so you can get the kind of experience that you need out of the program to understand where you at. So I hope that answers your question. Where do you gather most of your news and data from? So most of my news and data, Jiggy, come from. It's crazy. It's crazy. You got Market Watch here, right? So I appeared in CNBC. I appeared in Market Watch, and I think I appeared in Morningstar. Just weird seeing that up there right now. Excuse me. Most of my research comes from Yahoo Finance. 90% of my research comes from Yahoo Finance. I add in sprinkles. Bloomberg, my television never leaves Bloomberg. Stays on Bloomberg. I use Bloomberg News as a guide to the market. Bloomberg say, hey, this was going on in China. This was going on in the PC business. This was going on in the crypto business. This was going on in the entertainment business. Then I start to turn my gauge and go that way. So that's what I use those for. So the fog, okay, running, okay. Keep doing your thing, Curtis. Thank you. I appreciate that. Le Biz. I'm pronouncing that wrong. Thank you, my brother. So anybody that want to talk more about the 5K program, anything like that, you guys can look on the screen. I'm just looking at this like, okay, this is my folks putting this here. Just tripping on that. But you can hit on my people, and we'll do a consult. Because here's the other thing, right? So let me just say this too. Everybody that come talking about this 5K program, I'm not taking them. I'm not taking nobody that's going to be calling me, sweating me, all this stuff. Some people, emotions is all over the place. So this ain't no grab for money here. I'm very selective about the people, which is why there's a vetting process and you have to meet the criteria. If you don't already have a certain amount of money, we ain't going to be able to do it. If you don't already have a certain kind of thinking, we ain't going to be able to do it. So this ain't the thing where it's like, oh man, Street trying to grab some money. I grab money. I'm a stock trader, so I'm going to get money every day. You know what I mean? So the 5K program is really for change. I want you to say, hey man, I took that program and I left the program more valuable than I entered it. That is my strategy here. That value means I got more education than I did when I met him. I made some money when I met him. That's what I offer. That's what I offer. So that's what I offer to folks. Right. So that's my thing, to make sure that you got more education than you met me and make sure you made money when you met me. That way you can't say it wasn't no value here. You made money. You might not like my methods. You might be like, man, that dude hard in the paint, man. He all over the place. But you ain't going to be able to say I ain't made no money. You ain't going to be able to say you ain't educated yourself. And I can accept everything else. So that's what the 5K program and the other kind of programs we launch is about. Do you invest or trade? I do not. So oil, yes. Like Bitcoin, I don't purchase oil stocks. I don't buy the commodity. I buy stocks that produce oil, like Exxon, BP, those sort of companies. I know, right? For sure it is. I know, right? I know, especially some of these influencers. And Rachel, it's funny you say that, because me and my team had to talk about this, about how people charge. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Well, they've got to talk about all it. I was like, man, who the hell gonna pay that for this course? But to your point, when I started to research, like, wow, people paying $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 for these courses, ain't learned a damn thing. Ain't learned nothing. Still can't trade, right? You know, so I wanted to make sure that was, and that's easy to do, right? You know, and it's easier for me because my platform is not no gimmick. That's why even when I was talking to Vlad, right? And Vlad's like, man, you know, you can't bring back 20%. You can't do this. This is the thing, dude. My platform ain't no gimmick, meaning that it's real work done here. Real work. So why can't I bring back 20%? I've been working on it. Why I can't? Just because the industry can't do it, what that got to do with me individually? Nothing. So being in prison for them years, making that money, experiencing what I experiencing, getting out, I can't hear nobody, no rich person, poor person tell me what you can and can't do in the markets. When I went into prison and traded stocks for all kind of staff and all kind of people, and they made plenty of money trading with my strategies, moving in and out these stocks. So, you know, I just think it's a really great strategy to deploy, and it helps. And, you know, I want people to be able to say that, man. Like, if you don't take the leap, you can't tell nobody nothing. You can't say, hey, this work, that work, this don't, right? Because, you know, so you have to be able to spot opportunity. If you having a hard time spotting opportunity in investment, how you going to trade stocks? It's the same sort of technique you need. It's the same good habits that you need. You have to have the type of habits where it has you prone to investment first, not spending, not going out, hanging out, not that. Invest. Even if you don't, that's the premise that you come from. And that's how you spot investment opportunities. Meaning you say, wow, here you got a dude trading stocks who he got shit loaded on the internet. He got this loaded, that loaded. Man, am I an opportunity for an investment for people? That is what the research has to show folks. So people have to be Real mindful about that. They knocked it, huh? Yeah. You know what? I don't know if it's the same thing, but I seen some people like, nah, I don't mess. Yeah. They've been knocking them off. Like, don't do them, don't buy them. And this is what I'm saying. Watch this. To your point, I say that, right? But you notice how I'm going on there on the internet in the mornings. If y'all see you look on my Instagram, how I'm showing the trade. I'm showing the trade. I ain't showing millions of dollars, some unrealistic stuff. I'm showing you 18 grand. How many of y'all on this chat? How many of y'all right now on this chat got $18,000? Right, you got $18,000 in savings, retirement, tucked under your mattress, tucked in your bed somewhere, right? $18,000. So the shit that I'm showing people is the same amount of money people got. It ain't like it's millions. So when people be talking that, oh, you can't do it, what are you talking about? He go $18,000. I'm trading the stock. This person got $18,000. So this person can make the same $1,200 I made. If I just made $700 in this time, why this person couldn't make that in this time? So that's why I try not to get wrapped up into the influencers and all this other kind of stuff, because they will have you believing that you can't go make no play. Like the people say, don't go buy MARA. Don't go buy MARA. The damn stock price didn't jump from $10 to $19 in under 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. So why you ain't buying it is the question when the stock is moving purely with Bitcoin. And so when people be talking that don't buy it, I think, what's your reason? You have no valid reason for why you saying don't get it. You saying don't get it, and I'm saying, well, look, it's moving with Bitcoin. Well, that don't mean nothing. How? And it's moving with Bitcoin, and I just sold it and made $1,500. So that's the thinking. That's the thinking. That's the thinking, and that's the play. So, man, you got to be vigilant here and forceful with your investments. You can't be letting people convince you that stuff ain't cool for you. Had to pick. So I don't. So Jiggy. So I don't use the S&P or any of the indexes for trading purposes. I only use them to let me know what's going on in the economy. Okay. So whenever I see the Dow Jones, because the Dow Jones is the 30 largest companies, right? The S&P is the 500. I look at those to get a gauge of what the economy is doing as a whole. That's it. I don't go buy into the companies, the S&P, because merely the fact that and I'll say this, time is about up, y'all, but let me say this real brief. So so watch this. So Nvidia, okay? One of the reasons why I'm saying that Nvidia, the potentials of being a $300-$400 stock is because Nvidia, the speculation that Nvidia is going to be added to the S&P or the Dow will push that stock price up rapidly. Because once a stock, and this is some game, this is what they ain't gonna tell y'all. And this is how I've been able to damn near guarantee when I'm making certain investments, this is how I've been able to guarantee these investments. And I don't say that lightly. I say that really mean guarantee, period. And anybody want to challenge me on that, you step in the ring and we can get that. But this is what I mean. When a stock price, when a company stock is added to an index, the S&P or the Dow, major hedge funds and pension funds have to buy the stock now. They have to buy it because these corporations only can buy stocks that's a part of these indexes. So when Nvidia gets added, they automatically have to start purchasing Nvidia stock, which wraps up the stock price. Guaranteed. Now, you got every major pension and retirement fund on Nvidia stock. So that's why the S&Ps and the Dows are important, and that's how I use them. I use them in that way. I don't use them in the way, well, I'm going to go buy S&P stock, well, I'm going to go buy, because it don't mean that, right? look, the S&P and the Dow don't really mean all what it mean to people anyway. So, and that's another thing I'll talk to you guys about another time, the psychology of the markets. I taught this course when I was in the pen called The Psychology of the Markets. And so that's another topic. Listen, man, I am so honored and thrilled for everybody who own this live and appreciate and follow me. Please, I beg you, I literally beg you, take advantage of my knowledge. Please. At some point here, I'm trying to take it to the next level. And I'm trying to go off and live my life in the sunset. You know what I mean? Still help folk and all that. But my accessibility won't be the same like now. It just won't, hopefully I have me some kids. You give me you know what I mean? It's life, man. I ain't 20, so take advantage of my education, man, and my knowledge, whether you paying for it or not. Ask questions. Hey, man, I was thinking about getting this stock. I was thinking about putting this money. You know what I mean? I'll never get tired of talking about no money, talking about no stocks, ever, under no circumstances. So please, I beg you, because this is your opportunity to get your life in order financially. This is it. And God blessed me with something to help people. And what he did do, what I'm so appreciative that he didn't do, was give me the gene of being selfish. He didn't make me selfish. Yeah, I had to go to prisons, a bunch of other shit that I've had to do, but he didn't make me selfish. So, one source before you go, Nvidia is decreasing. Yes, you should trade it. Do not buy it to hold, trade right now. Nvidia is like this, right? It's going to be up and down until they get the bearings underneath them. So right now, Nvidia is a stock that people should be trading. Unless you already got money and you good, or you like, look, man, I got 100 bands, I got 50, 60 bands, and I'm finna post up in Nvidia. That's different. If you don't got that money, Nvidia is to be traded. It is not to be sitting on and hold. If you buy Nvidia at 140 and it fall back down to 126, you ain't making nothing. So that's where we at right now. It's my pleasure. Appreciate everybody out there, man. Listen, next week we moving to Sunday. All right, Sunday, not Friday. Sunday. My team will be sending out some invoice or however they send it. Shit on the internet so people can know what's going on. SQ, what is that? I don't know what SQ is. My pleasure. All the time. My pleasure. Yes, to some degree. It's a little more research got to be done, but to some degree. The other thing I forgot to tell everybody too. So I've been doing working with women exclusively. I've been getting ridiculed that I'm not focusing on women, which is not true, but you know me, I step to the challenge. So we are coming with this platform called Women in Wall Street. Basically, I'll be helping sit with entrepreneurs and different women and giving them game in the stock market. You know what I mean? I know you. I know you are. I know you are. And this is geared for people like you. I know you are all the time, Rachel. You know what I mean? I heard you talking about the 5K, asking me all them questions about the 5K program. You know what I mean? You for sure. It'll do wonders for you all the time. But that's what we about to launch here soon. That's what we're gonna launch soon. So working on that. And yes, it'll be for people like that. Thank you, Jiggy. I appreciate you too, my brother. Oh man, I'm so excited and elated, man. Really appreciate y'all as well always, man. It's my pleasure. I don't care if it's 2 people on this joint or 1,000 people on this joint. I hope y'all can see, man, I'm just as animated, rather who on here. And I try to bring it as much as I can. Last week, man, I was sick. I don't know, man. I think I got food poisoning or something. I got something, man. I was whooped, but I'll come on, you know what I mean? So I'm always gonna try to bring it and be energetic and try to provide, you know what I'm saying, the good material. Congratulations. Your grandmother, you retired. Or are you retired, brother? Uh-oh.